Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the meeting of the Scholarship Committee. We're calling the meeting to order at 6:03 p.m. First item of business is the minutes, but we're going to actually put that off to the second. And so we're going to talk about the scholarships review and agree upon the timeline. We only have Isabel for 10 minutes, so we want to make sure that that gets taken care of. So, and Isabel, jump in if I'm doing anything wrong. So we have in front of us, and I'm going to put it up on the screen so Maria, you can see it as well. Bear with me 2 seconds. Let me see the application. Can you see that?
I can see it. Yeah.
Beautiful. So it worked. So that's a good thing. So basically what we're looking to do is to look at the timeline, the things that are highlighted. So note the applications along with the transcripts and appraisals must be returned by 4 o'clock, May 9th, 2024. So I'm just gonna. Oh. Isabel talking?
Isabel, you still there?
Can you hear me?
Yep, now we can hear you.
Yes.
So we could still stick with May 9th. That's a Friday. If
That sounds perfect.
okay, we'll just change it to 2025. We'll change the date on that. I don't know that we want to change anything in the letter itself. It just, I don't know if in the past we changed the letter. Yeah,
Not that I'm aware of.
not that I'm aware of either.
Perfect.
So then we can zip down and is there anything we want to change on the application itself? And again, I'll
The one big issue that we have
Yes.
is that the application still referred to the SAT, to the FAFSA.
Okay.
And the criteria changed. So we need to pull that out
change.
because the model that's being used now is not the same as it was.
Okay, so let me page down and I'm assuming we'll get to that within the application itself, Isabel.
I'm sorry.
So I'm gonna page down. I assume that what you're talking about is within the application itself.
Yeah, so we did, that was one of the things we need to keep in mind is if we're not gonna be using the FAFSA as one of the evaluation criteria, should we change up the percentages and how we're going to be evaluating the applicants?
Got it.
Okay. So, okay, so that's for us for after the fact.
Yes.
Okay, so the application itself, I'm just gonna kind of zip through it if anybody sees anything that they think needs to be changed. And again, these are automatically filled in.
So we have to take out this, or modify this paragraph
On
that
Page
talks
2?
about the EFC, expected family contribution.
Right. And what page is that? Page
Front page.
2?
Front page.
Oh, front page.
Yeah.
Okay, let me go back. I missed that. Sorry. Zip back up to that then.
When applying for any scholarships, please pay attention to the specifics of the question.
Okay. Specifics of the question, which asks, you apply for financial aid, and if so, so you're saying, Stephanie, that needs to come out?
I believe it will have to because as Isabel is saying, FAFSA's done differently now.
Okay, so we just take that whole first sentence out then and start with, if you have applied for aid, please attach a copy? Does that make sense?
I don't know. I
don't
think
either.
Isabel is saying we may need to reconsider whether we take scholarship need into effect because we don't know what this
Got it.
looks like going forward. Are we going to get a report that shows us how much need each student has? Is that correct,
Yeah.
Isabel?
Pretty much so. I will take it on as a to-do to get in touch with guidance when I get back.
Okay.
To ask, what has replaced the FAFSA? And what criteria is presented to each applicant to understand what the economic need is. And then based on that, we can determine whether we want that to be a portion of our consideration.
Okay,
So Isabel, when are you back?
I am back late next Wednesday night. So I could make a call Thursday, is that the 18th, 19th, around then?
So when do we want to have Katie send out the information?
We had said that we needed to give them at least 30, hopefully 45 days. We got a little bit of grief last year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So if you find out, say by. It's the 11th. If you can find out by the middle of next week, should we possibly meet towards the end of next week or the beginning of the following week? So we can finalize this and get this to Katie?
I can probably do that. I can send an email from here. I just won't be able to,
Sure.
follow up or go to school or anything, because I'm not gonna be back in Massachusetts until, a week from
Right.
Thursday.
So would it make sense then to possibly schedule a meeting either like the 20th or the week of the 24th?
Yes.
And then we can update the letter and get it to Katie?
I like that idea, and I think if we do make part of tonight, all sort of a checklist of everything that needs to be done.
Yeah.
Then, we can go forward then.
Okay.
What I'd also like to add to the checklist is reconfirming with Katie again that she's gonna be available. She does so much of the work. I just don't wanna automatically assume, I don't wanna take her for granted because she's so amazing.
Nope, she told me she's ready for whatever we need her for.
Nice.
She's awesome.
She
Thank
is
you.
awesome.
Thank you for checking that.
Yep. Okay, so looks like that is one item on a checklist. Let's see, as we go through the application itself, Isabel, is there anything that jumped out at you that we may want to change? I mean, the scholarships are the same. I know I have later on the agenda, but I'll just kind of just jump in here, I guess, while we're at
You
it.
know what, in fairness, I'm going blind right now, but I will absolutely have the opportunity like tomorrow to look it over and come up with anything just in case.
Okay,
Mhm.
that's fine. So we'll wait on this until we meet the following week. But Isabel, if there's any other checklist things you think we need to do,
On the application itself,
just overall, as we move forward. So the application, I assume, is the first piece, getting this done and getting it to Katie. And then when we meet again, we can talk about criteria.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And publicizing, yeah.
And
absolutely.
publicizing it,
Yeah.
absolutely. Okay, so I'm gonna stop sharing my screen now because,
Well, actually, on page 4 of the
Oh,
application,
go back.
it's all of the stuff about the federal student aid and the EFC.
okay. I'll just put it back up on the screen. Oh, personal information, okay. So those are some things we'll have to wait to edit out
Yep.
as well.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So bear with me 1 second. Add the agenda, and I lost the agenda. Close that for a minute and then put the agenda back up. I apologize. I thought I printed everybody the agenda. I think it's still sitting on the printer.
You did. Oh, we have it.
Yep.
Okay, front page.
That's the minutes. Isn't that the
So
minutes
that's
from?
my,
Oh,
that's your rest. That's,
Yep.
that is what that is.
No, I printed out agendas too. So,
I
Okay.
got it.
so, discuss determining criteria. We'll do that at the next meeting as well. We'll have everything ready to go. Just quickly, for fundraising, so, I'm hoping we can put this piece off also to the next meeting because I've been in talks with the family about doing a potential new scholarship for someone that just
Oh,
passed.
wonderful.
Hmm,
So, I've been talking to the kids and again, they want to think about it. They want to do it, but they're just not sure if now is the time for them to do this. So before we talk about more fundraising, this may fulfill some of that need. Of course, we'll still have to fundraise, but it may present another opportunity.
We're gonna be able to use that information to fundraise.
Yeah, so, we'll really hold off on that, other than, I mean, it's tough to reach out to some of the businesses now, because I think if this scholarship comes to fruition for the spring, I think some of the businesses will be
We'll go there.
contributing, yeah,
Okay.
so, yeah. So I don't wanna say too much, because,
We're intrigued.
I
you
know.
know, I wish I could say more, but until the family gives me
Do you
the
think it'll be
go ahead
Like
to,
this, some of them are going right to gymnastics. Do you think it'll be For a specific,
No,
okay, that's it.
just for.
So we
you
can
know,
fundraise to any business.
Yeah.
Instead of saying you have to have this.
Yeah.
That's actually much easier.
It
So,
is.
it would be like a general.
Yeah, that's good. That'd be easier.
Scholarship. So
Easier.
that's the hope. So again, it's up to when they're comfortable for us to move
Yeah.
forward on this. I mean, it's still very new.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. I think we.
I'll leave it at that. Okay.
I think
so-
that would be nice to have something in memoriam for somebody. That would be lovely.
Yeah, I mean, we have Linda Hovley's, but I think, again, without saying too much,
Yeah.
I think this one touches a whole different group of people. So
Mhm.
I think we kind of know.
without saying, so.
Yeah, without saying so, but it could
Yeah.
open up a lot of
It could,
fundraising.
it could. It could, but you know, and again, there's so many different avenues. I thought of a lot of different things that we could do as well,
Mhm.
so, it'd probably be better for a more in-depth discussion for our next meeting.
Yeah,
on
hopefully you
that.
have more information.
Yeah, balances, I do have an email from Brian Valentine. As I asked him how we could go about setting up a new fund,
Mhm.
and it's something we'd have to vote, have the minutes authorizing it, the purpose. How often will this be expended from? He's authorized to sign payables. And they have limited availability to advertise within the townhouse, however, it can be part of a web page. Connected to a donation page, but also what's nice is the town's Unipay, where people could go to make a donation from, also takes Venmo now.
Oh,
Which
does?
is, yeah, it does. There's
Did you say Venmo?
I did.
Yeah.
I did, which is huge. And I went to check. I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna go make sure it's really there. So like when I went into Linda's, it's one of the options. So it just, that
Fantastic.
really opens the door to be able to do that. So that
So
was
easily,
great.
yeah.
So let me just pull up his email quick. So I asked him what the balances were. Like I only have one email from him, so. Ships. Okay, sorry, I'm just trying to find, I know he sent me an email with. It's not coming up, it's not always the way. There's like $500 in the general, which we knew that from last year.
Yeah.
You know, having the $5,000 donation. From the town was great.
Any chance that'll come again this year?
That was ARPA money and it
That's
had
a-
to be
yeah.
spent by the end of last
I
year.
don't know if there's new money that has to be spent.
Yeah.
that would be lovely.
I know, is that bad? Pause.
Let's see, I'm just trying to see if I can pull it from another place, because he did send me the dollar figures. There's a couple thousand in, and again, I don't have the exact number now. I apologize. I had it, I thought I pinned it, but I guess I didn't. So it's like a couple thousand in the Linda Hovley and a couple thousand in the Carol. Screw this up. Carol Harris Memorial Scholarship as well. So I will find the email and I will forward that out to everybody, just so everybody can see what the balances are as we kind of head into things. One of the other things was, so getting back to the minutes for a second. There was 2 sets of minutes, Stephanie, that there's nothing on the website in the town. We only met 3 times last year, and I know you did the minutes.
I did.
I probably did them.
Yeah, so they're not on the website. I didn't know if maybe they didn't get submitted. So there was 2 before this one. They were,
Okay, I can look at, tomorrow I can log on to my computer and see, and send you an email.
okay, I thought we did, because I know we'd only met 3 times. The first time was when,
Here's this one for May 21st.
okay, so
Yeah,
we
I
would
feel like-
just, and I thought we voted on them as well.
And this
Yeah, I feel
one
like we did.
is June 6th.
That's what we have, June 4th.
That must be a different year.
Okay, and I can pull up really quick, hold on. I can pull it
June
up.
4th, we actually have the,
We have June 6th. Yeah, June 4th.
And May 21st,
And here's March 28th.
that's it. Those are the 3, so I don't know if we voted. Do the minutes say we had approved either?
We did approve this and this. We need
Perfect.
to approve this
Okay,
tonight.
then we just
Right.
need to forward them over to the town clerk's office.
Okay.
And we'll be good.
Okay,
So, let me pull up the minutes for June 6th. Real quick, I can put them on the screen.
All right. I'm going to, you've got enough people to,
Yep, I think we're set. We're almost at the end anyway, Isabel. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for your patience. I will talk to you all very soon.
What did I
Bye,
just say?
Isabel. Enjoy,
Thanks,
enjoy.
Val.
your
Bye-bye.
time.
Let me do share screen real quick. And there we go. There's the minute. Stephanie, thank you for doing these, by
Of
the
course,
way.
my pleasure.
This is great. So I thought they were fine. I didn't have any edits other than, my name ends in an O. Under, number 4.
Um,
Nope, that's, you know what?
That's
Eight
why we
kind of
said
sounds
you-
nice. I kind of said that to my husband. I'm like, gosh, yeah, it's kind of good. I like that. So,
I got it right up top.
you did, it was perfect. So I thought it was great and, Christine, did you have any
No.
edits that you saw? Maria, did you have any edits?
I do not.
I think we're good. So do I have a motion to approve the minutes for June 4th, 2024 as as presented?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Christine, is there a second?
Second,
Okay, thank you. We have to do a roll call vote because we're Zoom. So Christine? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. Stephanie,
Sorry.
Maria,
Yes.
yes.
and Lisa. Okay, so that takes care of that.
Last question. The
Absolutely.
group photos were taken. Did we ever post them?
They were posted.
They were, because I never saw them. I
They were
usually
posted on the town
on
website.
town website. I usually see them in my South Road. That's what I'm.
Yeah, no, I don't know if we didn't send them to Beth.
I sent some to Isabel.
Okay. Okay, so,
Might be a way to advertise for the next.
right, so,
Send the pictures. That's why I didn't see it.
yeah,
I think I looked at my South Road.
yeah, so, and again, we can talk about too, whether we
I
want,
can send out one of each student to each one of us. If you want that. Look, I'll just put pictures.
pictures is fine, yeah, but I
Yeah.
think the group would be nice.
The group
for-
would be good just to.
Like when we start like sending things out to the schools through the backpacks
Yeah.
and my Southborough and.
You can remind them.
Another thing, and I know it's gonna go back to fundraising again for a minute. Another thing we have the opportunity to do if we so choose is through Southborough's Access Media. We can do like a 3-minute public service announcement, just that we can share all over social media, whether it be Facebook or Instagram or whatever. Just about what the scholarship committee does. You know, some of the good points, some of the things that we want to highlight. You know, we can limit it to 3 minutes because typically after 3 minutes, most people
Nobody
kind of
watches.
tune it
Yeah.
out. So we have the opportunity to do that. And that can be done relatively quickly.
Okay.
So, yeah, we can think about that and we can talk more about that at the next meeting. Think about things you might wanna have put in there, you know, during those 3 minutes. I've done one before for one of the committees I was on, and it's really great. You just go sit in the studio. It's like 2 chairs. It's like you're sitting in your living room. And yeah, and we had the video within 24 hours.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, so it's really great. She edits it and gets it out. So that might be another great tool, you know, that we can utilize, especially if we're finding that, you know, the funds aren't there as well.
Right.
Another way to put out a plea to people and for them to understand. I mean, I think there's some people that just don't think there's a need in Southborough.
Right.
And, you know, again, it's just a nice reminder that our kids work so hard. And, you know, no matter what it is, it's just kind of a little reward for what they've done as well, to help them as they move
So I
forward.
wonder if we can contact each of the recipients last year and ask them what they have the money, what they used for the money or something. So that we'd be able to do a step up, you know, we heard this person used it for this, it really helped them
Yeah.
do X, Y, Z.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, so again, a lot of things we can think about,
Yeah.
but that can be pulled together relatively quickly
Okay.
and it's free.
Yeah,
So
that's important.
makes it even better, you
Yes.
know, just another way to get the word out of what we're doing. I know with last time we used like my Southborough
Mhm.
and I think I did a plea on Facebook, but again, it's different when there's a video that someone may
Yes.
take the time to watch.
That's
So
all.
that's all. Sorry. That was a text. So I guess that's all I have for now. Maria, did you have anything?
No, nope.
Stephanie or Christine?
I know Katie does a tremendous amount of work on the applications.
Yes, she does.
I'm concerned because I felt like the applications were much longer than they needed to be. I feel like
Okay.
she did more work than she needed to do.
Okay,
The year previously, she didn't print off a bunch of these
Yeah.
pages. It's clumsy for us to have to go through all those pages.
Yes.
It's time consuming for her. I know that I can't go in and help her because I can't
Right.
see the details. I just feel like if I could help her photocopy them or something so that they're smaller.
maybe if you'd be willing to sit with her,
Yes,
she could just pull one up redacted
Yes.
from last year and just tell her what
Yes.
exactly we're looking for. I would be fine with that. Is everybody good with that?
Yes,
I know the process was new to you guys,
Yes.
but
Yes,
those,
it was thick.
it was a lot.
and we have to print them off at home, so you know, we're going through a lot of.
Yeah.
Replication
I agree.
of stuff that we just don't need, checklists and stuff like that, we don't need to see their checklists.
That would be great. If you would be
Okay.
happy to do that, we would love.
I wanna save her time, which in turn saves all of us time.
Agree.
Okay,
that's
I
great.
would love to sit with her.
That's perfect.
Thank
Thank you. That's wonderful. Okay, if there's nothing else, then I will be looking for a motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Thank you. Second, second, let's do a roll call again. Maria?
Yes.
Yes. Stephanie?
Yes.
Lisa, yes. All right, everybody. Thank you. Thank you, Maria.
Thank you, guys. Good night. Bye-bye.